This video, we're going to talk about scrap gold into gold coins, folks, for the most part. Something we might want to look into. Maybe I'm even looking into it as this. There's books out there. I can't tell you exactly what book to get. I'm still learning about this as well, folks. But I'm going to give you some insights, what I do know about this. We're going to talk about the shop as well. We're going to talk about Pinbacks giveaway. We got a lot to talk about. Please give me the thumbs up in the video, folks. That really will help get the videos out to more and more people. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed, it's a good time to subscribe. We got the Pinbacks giveaway coming up as well. You must be subscribed for that. Let's just get into it. This morning, almost the first customer of the day, folks. Husband and wife comes in. They want to get some gold. No problem. They were telling me how they got the money for the gold. They go to yard sales, folks. They buy scrap gold, broken gold, jewelry, a missing earring, whatever. It might be just people don't want the gold and there may not be nothing wrong with it. Okay, it may not even be broken, chipped, a broken link out of a chain or something like that, half broken. They buy it up, folks. They take the money, they take the cash from the jewelry shop. That gives them 97.5, 98, somewhere right around that price range, depending on the gold itself. They get cash. They're coming in to buy, taking the cash, getting gold coins. Sometimes they say they get a good deal, okay, on the gold scraps, especially if it's broken. People don't care. They are honest with the people. They claim, saying, you can get more than I'm offering you. Not worth my time. You know, they don't really say how much more, I guess. But whatever they're picking it up for, people don't know what they're selling, folks. That is what it is. People don't know the price about gold. If you are into this market, let me know. Let me know if you're doing this too. Buying scrap gold. Maybe putting it on the sidelines for a rainy day. Maybe turning into silver or gold coins. Or silver and gold bars. Whatever your heart contents. Folks, the deals are out there. This is not my expertise whatsoever on scrap gold. I want to make that perfectly clear. Our shop does not buy scrap gold for the most part. There are occasions if we can test it with our Sigmas or our XRF machine, if it will able to do it, we're going to buy the scrap gold and do it that way as well. We will do it from time to time. But really, we would like for people to, we pay a little bit less. I'll be honest with you there. We pay a little bit less than some of these other shops in the area that do it. The jewelry stores normally pay about 97 to 98, 96% range down here in the area for scrap material. Don't matter if it's broken or not. Look, you don't have to do it just with gold or silver, folks. Going out in the market for that. Look, if you have another gig out there, let's say you're into another field altogether, antiques, whatever, there's nothing wrong with going to yard sales. Maybe finding something that you can make a few bucks off of. Take that extra few bucks you made, put it towards silver, put it towards gold. If you can make a buck on it, I'll use the American Pickers folks line. If I can make a buck off it, I'm going to buy it. We got to start thinking like that. Now, really start thinking. It could be on anything. If you can make a few bucks off something that someone's selling at a yard sale, especially if you see a moving sale, everything must go. Most people don't give a rat's behind what they get for it. They just want it gone. You know, is it taking advantage of people? No. All right, I've done it, folks. I've done this up in Maine where I bought, I had a little flea market booth. And I did the flea market outside, too, at the Riverside Flea Market in Lisbon, Maine. If anybody knows where that is, let me know. So on 196. You ever been there? You ever been to Maine? Let me know. You ever been to that flea market? Let me know. This was years ago I've done this, folks. It's right on the river. And I've done this. I've had someone watch my table. Normally I have a friend with me, they want to sell some stuff, I give them half the table at the flea market, and we split the table for the day. They only want to do it for one day. That's fine. I've done that. We've done that before. And I've gone out to different yard sales and pick up different items. It didn't have to just be coins, folks. It could have been anything. And one of the examples I'll give you, I picked up, it was right at the flea market itself. I picked up a carnival glass vase. It was an orange vase. The woman wanted 75 cents for it. And I said to her, I said, I think this is worth a little bit more, but I'm not sure. She says, well, I really don't care. I just want it gone. I said, you want 75 cents. So I gave her a dollar bill, folks. She says, I'll give you back. Hang on, I'll give you. I said, I don't want the quarter, but you keep the quarter. The guy from the antique store comes around and offers me 20 bucks for it. I didn't take it that day. Okay? I waited a couple weeks. Went back to see this guy at the antique store. Again, he offered me 20 bucks for it. I said, come on, man. I says, you have these for 45. You know you're going to flip these very fast. He says, well, it takes me time to sell them. He's giving me the runaround. Like, you know, most businesses would like that. Well, I was able to squeeze 25 out of them. I says, if you want it, I said, there's no chips on this. I said, you've got a couple other ones up there with a couple little small chips up there. I said, this has no chips, no cracks. I said, let's sell that 25 and call it good. I said, if you want to give me a check, that's fine. I trust your check. And so he says, fine, I'll give you the 25. I'll write your check for it. And that's how you do business, folks. I mean, you try to be honest with it sometimes. I didn't know how much the thing was worth at the time. I did all right. If somebody knows how to check the precious metals, you got the gadgets to do it at the yard sales, folks. No, you don't need all these signals to do it. But if you know what you're looking for, the weather's getting warmer throughout the most of the country right now. Might not be a bad idea to do some research yourselves and look into this, because there are deals to be out there to be had. Look, you can get a table at a flea market too, folks. They don't cost that much. I mean, if you're a big flipper on stuff, might not be a bad idea to make some extra money this summer. Put some extra silver and gold away. You know, possibilities are out there. You just have to look. You know, if you're looking for a deal on silver and gold, check out channel sponsor Pinbacks, folks. I've shown you guys many, many, many times that channel sponsor Pinbacks, as you see on your screen right there, most of the time they have the best deal around, folks. We talked about RCM bars, 10-ounce Royal Canadian Mint silver bars. Right now, the last time I checked, folks, Pinbacks was about $27 cheaper than AtMax. Why would you want to pay $27 more? I announced last week on the Britannia 10-ounce silver bars, folks. The Britannia silver bars that J.M. Bolin had versus Pinbacks, it was, depending on the day, it was $61 cheaper than at Pinbacks than JM. If you want to spend more, that's your business, folks. If you want to pay less, shop Pinbacks. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. Try them out, folks. Test me out. Are they always, is Pinbacks always the cheapest? No. Sometimes a little bit more on their junk silver at times. Alright. You want it shipped fast. You want it packed well. You want to talk to the owners of the company. Call Michael. Call Brian up. Let them know that I sent you, folks. But overall, I think you're going to be very, very happy. Don't think about the Pinbacks giveaway coming up. Let's talk about this real quick before we move on. You want to win over 6 ounces of silver, folks? Pinbacks is donating 5 of the Frontier Mint silver bars. Frontier Mint is from Utah, right here in the States, folks. American stamp silver. Check Pinbacks out for all the other Frontier Mint products. They have 1-ounce buffaloes we gave Pinbacks giveaway last time. They are beautiful as well. They have a 10-ounce Frontier Mint silver bar. I've not seen one with my own eyes yet, but I'm sure that's beautiful as well. American-made silver, folks. There you go. What else can you better ask for than that? Pick up the Britannia Silver Mint Bars. Pick up the Canadian Royal Mint Bars from Pinbacks. Save yourself some money, folks. I'm also generously donating over an ounce of silver. I'll put the link to the giveaway video in this video in the comment section below. I'll pin the comment. You'll be able to see the comment. I believe it goes right to the top when I pin the comment. So you don't have to hunt for the giveaway video yourself. I'm trying to make this as easy as pie for you folks. The giveaway will be done. I understand what I said in the giveaway video. I said May 23rd is on a Saturday. That is not the truth. May 23rd is on a Friday. I goofed. I'm human. So we're going to do the giveaway on May 23rd, which is on a Friday. The first video I do on that day, it'll be done right at the beginning of the video. Sign up if you live in the United States, folks. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Stay subscribed. There'll be more giveaways to come as well. What's going on at the shop? We bought a little bit more gold for the shop today, folks. Gold took a little bit of a dip, as you maybe have seen already this morning. We jumped on another 15 ounces. 15 ounces we jumped on was all Canadian maple leaf gold. 1 ounce. We can't keep them in stock, folks. I do not know why everybody wants the Canadian maple leaf gold. Maybe it's 24 karat gold. It's pure gold, folks. I love the coin myself. I wish I could afford to buy at least one. Not my wallet's not that plentiful. That's for gosh darn sure. But if there's something you want out there, folks, take advantage of these dips. Take advantage. Buy within your means. Don't overspend. That's the worst thing people can do, is get caught up into this silver and gold market, because there's a lot of channels out there. And the channels that are really not doing their own videos, they're spinning off from other videos, making it look like this person's saying this person's saying that. They using terrible thumbnails and showing a picture, let's say, of Andy Scheckman or Lynette Zane or Bill Holter, whatever, some of these top people out there, and they actually didn't say that in the video at all. It's just in the thumbnail. It's sad. Be careful out there, folks. Don't get caught up in the hype that you're going to get rich off of silver and gold. That's not what it's meant for. Could it happen? Absolutely it could happen. But what, rich in this? In the dollar? That is what my biggest advocate is on this channel. Dollar's going away, folks. I can't give you the day that's going to happen. People laugh. People want to criticize me. People think there's plenty of silver out there. Well, you see plenty of silver out there right now. I will agree with that. Right now, that is what you're seeing, because people are not seeing what's becoming behind the scenes of what's really going on. Inventory is getting very thin, folks. It just takes time for it to start showing up. And when I'm giving you these warnings about it, and people come on here, and it's normally their first comment too. That's what gets me. Oh, there's plenty of silver out there. There's nothing to worry about. If people actually believe that line, well, fine. Believe it. Maybe you have no silver Europe at yourselves. Maybe you don't want to believe what's coming down the pipeline. Maybe you do realize what's coming down the pipeline and have nothing. Don't have an ounce to your name. I don't know that for a fact. But I'm not going to come on here and fib to you guys when I'm seeing something's coming down the pipeline. And I'm hoping, and I'm really hoping, folks, this is just a hiccup. That nobody's really going to see this come down to be truthful. But when you look at the other online bullion dealers, folks, out of stocks, you're starting to see that now. You're seeing wait times on products. That should be a warning right there when the bullion dealers have wait times, or it's not even showing up on their pages, that means they're out of stock. They don't have it. Keep a list, folks. Keep a list. All right? Keep a list of what's really going on out there. You know, when you see this bullion dealer out of stock, pre-orders, not expected until May 28th, let's say. It's back-ordered, folks. Shouldn't be waiting. Normal times, we're not waiting this long for silver or gold to show up in the inventory. Normally, we can order it. Normally, it comes in within a couple days. But when you're seeing a couple weeks delay, that should be a warning right there. Yeah, another online bullion dealer might have it as well. Your local coin shop might have it. The warnings should be there. I don't know how much better to explain that. Keep in mind, we didn't have this warning back in March of 2023 when some of these banks collapsed. Silver and gold were gone, folks, within hours. Do people actually forget that what happened? Are we getting too many people that did not experience that, are new to the market since 2023? Let me know. Because if you look up what happened in March of 2023, when the banks when some of these major banks started to go down, it was not a good sign for silver. A lot of these online bullion dealers jacked up their shipping cost. Not the shipping cost, but the shipping levels to get free shipping. People were mad about that. It was understandable why they did that. It's not because they wanted to get more orders, more money from you. It was trying to cut down some of the issues, what was going on. I've reported at times at the shops, folks, the shop I work at, there have been times that we had to put limits on stuff. We don't like doing that. But sometimes you have to do that. Try to keep the inventory a little bit balanced in the shop. Remember COVID. Stores were putting limits on toilet paper. Stores were putting limits on food. You're not seeing that right now. Are you going to start seeing that again? Time will tell. But when people come on and say there's no silver shortage out there, yeah, I can see where you're coming from that. Because you're not seeing the full picture. You see a lot of it in your shops. I understand some shops, right now, I tell you, if people walk into the shop that I work for, you're not going to see bare shelves right now. That's right now. What's it going to look like in 2-3 weeks from now? I can't tell you that. Okay? I cannot tell you that. I don't have that crystal ball. Like I tell you, my crystal ball is broken. I'm not going to eat the glass out of it. But we're going to keep it on an even scale on this channel. We're going to try to guide it through. And I'm going to do the best as I can trying to report what really is going on out there, folks. And if some people don't like what I say, well, there's cartoons you can go watch right here on YouTube. My favorite one's the Roadrunner. And if you really want to be that out of mind, I guess, you can go play Candyland. Go to Walmart.com. Go to Amazon.com. Pick yourself a game of Candyland up then. Go have fun with the game on that. Because I tell the truth on this channel, folks. And it just amazes me that some people think there's plenty of silver out there. Or plenty of gold. I'm a purse right now. You know, I don't own any gold coins. I can't afford it, folks. That's just it. Silver is so undervalued. Look up for yourselves, folks. What's the most undervalued asset around? Look it up. Google it. MSN it. Whatever search engine you use it. AI it. Alright? It's going to come up as silver, folks. Keep stacking the silver. Silver is more useful than gold. Look at all the uses that silver has. If you folks have any questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, reach out to me. My email is always in the description of every single video. Always happy to help you folks. I thank you for watching. Thank you, Pinbacks, for sponsoring Coin Shop Chris. Thank you to the viewer out there, because it's not possible without you. If you choose to buy from Pinbacks, let them know, folks. Call Michael, call Brian up. Their phone number is right on their webpage. Top right-hand side of the page. Let them know that Coin Shop Chris. Get to know them, folks. Because you might need, some point, you might need to sell back. Get to know your local coin shop staff, owner, as well. Get to know people involved with the silver and gold. Especially the ones who sell it to you folks. Because you might need to sell it at some point. And I hope people really don't have to sell it back for cash. I really hope so. Because, and it's happening. It happens every day. And emergencies come up. I get it. I'll end it there. Thank you for watching. We will see you later this afternoon. Coin Shop Chris is now out.